So I'm gonna start off by saying I am not a body guy. I don't do body work. I don't do filler. I don't do paint. That is not my thing. Like, it's never been my thing. I've never actually like fully stepped up and painted a car in my life. So take all of this with a grain of salt, because this is just stuff that I've learned over time from people who do body work and information I've gathered from YouTube and shit like that. So here's the fenders for the Pontiac. I've been primer stepping these. They have a complete coat of heavy rust primer, and then they've both been coated with a sandable high build. The heavy rust primer is brown and the high build is black. So when you're doing primer stepping, as it's called, you want to use different colors of primer for your steps. That way, when you sand down the car, see how there's some brown coming through here, some more here, here. This is a really good example here. You can see your high spots. What you're trying to do when you're primer stepping is filling in these high spots and then sanding everything down. The black works really good because when it dries, it has kind of a glossy look to it. And then after you sand it down, you can see that there's some like blatantly glossier spots. Those are the low spots, because when you block it out with one of these and some sandpaper, it smooths, and any place that's low and has a divot, it's not gonna sand. So then you can go in by hand and fucking get into those spots. But yeah, I'm not saying this is fucking right. Because again, I personally am not a body guy. And I should note that this isn't body work that's going to get like sprayed and clear coated and be like, yeah, look at my show car. Like, I'm literally doing this to seal these fenders up, to get them somewhat uniform so I can do a coat of gray like the rest of the car is, and do a fox patina to these two fenders and to that cowling over there, because these were never finished parts. The hood, like the underside of the hood, has been finished out in gray. It has some patina showing. We're gonna keep that. We're only doing this to preserve this metal so we can do a fox patina. And once these are completely primered out in this high build black and smoothed out in all the areas to where I think it's good, then we are going to go through the steps of doing the fox patina and then the final coat of gray and then doing the artificial weathering. So we still have a ways to go, but we're getting there. And if you like the progress that we're doing on my 1969 Pontiac Firebird, please hit that follow button, because there's going to be a lot more updates. I'm actually talking with some people who do filming and editing that are going to come through and start doing some documentation on the project with me as well. So get ready for that. That's going to be really cool. I'm very excited about that. And yeah, thank you all for the support. She's coming along great. And for those asking, yes, so far we are still on schedule to potentially get the motor and trans stabbed in and get all of the front end on this car early February. We're gonna have a really bad freeze over the next 4 or 5 days, but I'm trying to get as much work done as possible now before that happens, so I can take a little bit of a break and then come back and really hammer on it.